What up, everybody? This is the Toya V show where I bring you the latest Afrobeat and Caribbean music every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday from 5 to 6. That mix. And then on Thursday, we on the Hype 87.3 on 5 to 6. And as you know, on Saturday, we close it out with the K100. Radio.com. So make sure you check that out. And that's from 5 to 6. So you're going to hear the latest Afrobeat every week. Okay. And I stay up to date and all this stuff like that. Like, I try to make sure I'm good. I try to make sure I'm good. But I got a lot going on this week. They bringing back my show, you know what I'm saying? Right. Okay, so we're gonna have live interviews on Monday from 7 to 8. Make sure you check it out because it's gonna be a lot of fun. But you just heard what? Go ahead and name your song and yourself.
You just heard "Smile" by Maestro Bobby. Thank you. Yeah, "Smile" by Maestro Bobby.
All right, and we got Debris, right?
Yes.
I said it right. I remembered it. Yes. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'll go by the name Debris. Debris. I do Afrobeat.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to this song. Okay, no. You know what? I'm gonna go to the beginning. Okay, Where are you from?
From Nigeria.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Born and raised?
Yeah, born and raised in Nigeria.
Okay, when did you come to the States?
About 2010.
2010?
Yes, ma'am.
So, did you come straight to Atlanta or tell me the journey?
I came to Charlotte, North Carolina. For music brought me, and I did a little bit of music. Stayed there, played in churches, and then I came to Atlanta, trying to do a bigger, get it bigger with the music and try to connect and network with other people. I've been doing music even before in Nigeria, trying to get people to hear the sound and push the Afro beats, and thankfully I came to Atlanta, and God being so kind, I was able to do my thing and get my music started. Able to open my own studio, and it's been good.
Amen. So, like, when did you first what instruments do you play?
Oh yeah, I play piano, I play guitar, I play a little bit of everything, but I love piano. Yeah.
Oh my God!
You play piano? What?
Yeah.
You play guitar and that's like two different finger movements.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like you ain't got. Well, we ain't gonna say that.
No, but
we're not gonna say that. But you put your hands in ice.
It's I grew up. My dad. I'm gonna give him credit for that. Grew up listening to a lot of jazz, gospel, and a lot of R&B. So that really helped my love for music. Even when I couldn't play no instrument, I would listen to music all day.
Okay.
And so when I started playing, it kind of helped, and so that's why a lot of people are like, oh, you play by ear. You hear, I can literally hear anything.
So you have perfect pitch.
Yeah, I once I hear it.
Yeah,
I don't know about the vocals, but yeah, I'll try. I'll try.
That's cool. That's cool. So when did you start playing these instruments?
Technically when I was 15.
15?
Yeah.
Which one did you touch first?
Yeah, okay. So I started playing from I started when I was in middle school, recorder, flutes, and the harmonica. That's my first instrument. Then I went to the guitar first, and then from there I started playing piano, and piano just gets me because when you have we say keyboard. The keyboards is but a piano, but keyboards can give you any sound of any instruments. That's one instrument that can give you any
everything.
Everything.
Samples and everything.
Everything, So and that really it kind of really hit me, and I'm like, damn, this really sounds really good. And from there, I just started focusing. And so anytime I play any on the instruments, people are like, "Oh, really? You play that?" Yeah, I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah, it's like simple. Like once you get the format of it,
Right.
it's there.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So now we got you in middle school.
Right.
What happened in high school?
My dad, honestly, being from a Nigerian background, my dad, he ain't care for that. When you're from that African background, you either gonna be a doctor, a nurse, lawyer or engineer. What's this one more? Maybe probably in the military or something.
Pilot.
Pilot, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's kind of like, it's different. So, he wanted me to, go to college, and, he wasn't having it. So sometimes I have to like sneak out of the house. For anybody listening, kids, I'm not saying it's right to sneak out of the house, but
right.
I love music so much, and I'll go to church and play. He will lock me in the house. I have to like go through I have to like go through the fence and go to church and play, and he wouldn't even know I went to church, and I'll come back. And eventually he saw that my passion was crazy, and and he's just like, man, just do you, just do you.
It's a wrap.
Yeah,
it's a wrap.
It's like just go ahead and do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Okay, so did you end up going to college like your dad wanted you to?
Yeah, I did study business administration, and but I've never, music has been all I've been doing.
So what did you like get into any type of clubs when you were in college to play, or you still played at churches?
Yeah. I did both of them. Saturday I'm at choir practice in the evening. Sunday I'm in church. Other days of the week I'm at one bar or club playing annex. right. So but that's where I get my because my dad was mad. If you're gonna do music, I ain't gonna give you no money. So me playing,
was bringing in the income,
little money and stuff like that. So but it was and again it was giving me experience. Right. Because at the end of the day, I got to meet a lot of fantastic musicians that I learned a lot of stuff from, and that have been a blessing to, my musical journey. And, and that's why when I play, people are like, oh, you know that song? You know this song? It's just from playing from
so many different places.
Yeah, right. That's it.
Okay. So now we graduated college, right? Are we still in North Carolina? Where did you go to college at?
I went to college back home. University of Abuja back home.
Okay, so you went. Okay, so 2010.
Yeah.
So you did all of this in Nigeria, and then once you graduated college, you came to the States.
Yeah.
Did you come with family, or you just came to yourself?
I came by myself.
Oh, he said, "Rodo, he said, we doing this by ourselves."
Yeah, I came by myself. Yeah.
Okay. So now you went to Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yeah.
And what happened there?
Just trying to, get myself acquainted with, moving to a different country. Because I've never been anywhere else apart from, like, I've never traveled outside Nigeria. America was the first place I came to.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so.
I would think, like, normally London, right? No.
I never, I never had a passport. So when my first passport brought me to America, I never traveled to Ghana or I never left Nigeria. So.
Never left Nigeria.
Yeah, so when
So how many languages do you know?
In Nigeria, I speak Igbo, I speak Yoruba, and I speak Hausa.
And what's the, like, don't y'all have, like a not a broken English.
Yeah. Pidgin English.
Yeah, Pidgin English. Yeah.
Pidgin English. Yeah.
Okay, so now we're in Charlotte. Is that when you got into producing?
No.
Yeah,
I got into producing back home from Nigeria.
So you were already producing. Did you work with artists there?
Yeah, I worked with a couple of artists, but then at that time, I was more in love with performing, playing live, than production. I'll just do it under the radar and produce for people that like never even know that I had anything to do with the record or whatever. But when I moved to America, that's when I'm like, okay, let me start putting myself out there as a producer versus just Bobby, the guy that can play, or the band director, or whatnot.
Okay, and so now you're feeling yourself, okay, and you decide to go to Atlanta. Now, how did that transition go?
It wasn't easy at first because at the end of the day, having to leave your comfort zone is never having to leave your comfort zone is never easy, and first of all, what I'll usually do, I'll come back and forth. I was coming back and forth so much, like I'll come to Atlanta on Thursday, I'll play shows, and I'll leave Saturday night because I have to be in church in North Carolina on Sunday morning.
Okay.
Oh yeah, sometimes I'm so tired.
So that drive is like 6 hours, right?
No, like about 4.
4?
Yeah, but
okay, 4.
If you don't stick to the speed limit, like 3 hours 30 minutes. Yeah, but
So basically, like, how did you jump into the scene? Because did you jump into the R&B scene, church scene, or you just navigated into the Afrobeat community here? Or African community?
Yeah, but basically, I stopped playing when I was moving to Atlanta. I told God, I said, "Listen, God, I need a sign because I'm trying to do something for me."
Right.
And so I wasn't gonna leave, just yet, but I had, whatever happened with church back then. And I'm like, when I come here, I'm not playing church no more. So since I moved out here, I haven't played in church. So I started because of the shows that I was doing already while I was here, while I was coming out here. Yeah. So that kind of eased me in. I started meeting people. People started wanting me to do events for them, play for this. My band played for DeVito 2019 Homecoming.
Your band?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa. Where did the band come from? Like, did you create a band in Charlotte and they came down here, or did you create a band in Atlanta? Slow down.
All right. Okay. I'll tell you. Okay.
So now, yeah.
Take it back. I'll take it back.
Hold up. I got a sound effect for that, y'all. I gotta play it.
Rewind. I got you.
Okay, so now you made the transition here. You found people that you roll with.
Yep.
Now, how did this band situation come together?
Okay, because in North Carolina, I already had a band, right? So then I'll bring some of my band members that were available at the time will come here and we play. So a lot of people were seeing me and my band do our thing, and so I was at it was a music video. So he was like, "Oh, hey, I have a show tomorrow." The show was the next day, so he was like, "Oh, I want you guys to play for me," and we did, and it was good. So I've always had a band, but now when I moved here, I had to find new guys that we can fit in, and because everybody there, they have lives, they have family and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
So, okay, I'm gonna rewind a little bit more. How did you get into a band in North Carolina?
Oh, North Carolina church.
Church. Okay,
yeah.
church. Okay.
Yeah.
So this band, so now you built a band here. Okay, and so now is that the band that I listen to when I go to Afrobeat?
Afrobeat. Yeah, my Afrobeat night. Yeah. That's not everybody. That's like some of us. Yeah, but yeah, that's the band.
Yes, I went and I reviewed their first night. It is so amazing. That's why I got this lovely musician here interviewing him. So now, okay, you're playing in the clubs. You're playing in these events. Now, how do we get to this song? Because we're gonna bring in Debris in a second.
Right.
So how did this song come about?
Okay. The one with Debris.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I'll tell you the story. So he brought me.
Hold up. Sorry. How did y'all meet?
Okay. I'll tell you. Oh, you want to go ahead? Go ahead, Breeze. Tell it.
Oh yeah. So when I came to Atlanta. After the so I left Jersey after the COVID-19. So I was thinking about where to go, and especially for my music and stuff. So I came down here to ATL, and I was at a restaurant eating in African restaurant, and so I met a guy there. His name is Ahmed. So you know, he listened to my song and he was like, "Oh well, I can help you. I know some like, you know, guys
some
that,
people.
that are doing, you know, that in this business and, you know, music industry and stuff." So that was how I got to meet Maestro Bobby. So then I started going to the studio and you know, vibing to beats and all of that. And now one day we just, you know, we're just singing. There was a beat and they asked me that, "Oh, can you do this beat?" So, you know,
So you're a producer too?
Nah, I'm just an artist. I don't produce.
Oh, okay.
So I sing.
Okay.
So he was playing the beats, and I was like, "Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I can, you know."
Yeah.
And, you know, it just came, it gingered me. And there's something about him, though. Like, you know, when I'm with him and we're doing music, it just kind of always give me this relaxed vibe. Like, you know, bring out the breeze in you and stuff. And, yeah, and that was it. That was how, you know, it happened. And we here now.
We here now. So tell me the whole setup of the song and how it was made, the idea.
Yeah. Okay. So this is what happened. So he, you know, like you said, playing the beat. He was like, "Bro, I don't." He said, "Bro, I don't know. I'm not feeling nothing. Nothing's coming to me." And I'm like, you know what? Okay. It was supposed to like be me doing the song or getting him to sing on the song, and because and I'm like, okay, you know what? Give me the headphones. And I got the mic, and that's how I got the chorus. That's like, oh, you know, the chorus of the song. And he was like, "Man, that chorus is hard, bro. Like, okay, come on." Then we started singing, and that's how the song came about.
Okay. So how long did it, like, was it like a long night session? Like, or did y'all like, like it was done?
Oh, the one thing with him though is like once he gets in the groove, it's like it's a wrap. And that song probably just like about 45 minutes.
Okay.
It was pretty quick, though.
Yeah, it was
Really quick.
it was
So is
quick.
that how your sessions are? Is that how you end up recording? It's like once it's just pew.
Yeah, like the chorus was so good. Like Badmanly, she done the role with the Badmanly, and I was like, okay.
Oh, that's the second song we about to play.
So
Okay.
like Badmanly, and
That's
then,
the one that I play like a whole bunch of times.
Right.
That one, I was just like,
Yeah.
turn it off. Play a different
So it
song.
wasn't even planned.
It wasn't planned at all. It wasn't
I didn't even
planned
know
at
I
all.
was gonna be recording that day. I just went to studio like as usual, and the vibe just, you know.
Okay. So now we're gonna go back to this band. Okay.
Yeah.
So because I'm going through your lifespan, because we gotta know who you are and where all this comes from. So now you're here. What happened with this band and what?
The band thing is that's a time that I'm really very expressive when I play, because I love music, and I'm very expressive when I play, and I put a lot of emotions to it. So with a band,
Confidence back. What would you tell them to do? Because every night ain't perfect.
yeah, but that's life. Life is not perfect. We wake up every day, and Breeze is here. He'll tell you. I always talk to him life is not perfect. We all have, there's nobody. I don't care who you are on the surface of this earth. As long as you have blood flowing through your veins, you will have a bad day. You will have a bad day. You cannot avoid it. And if you accept you want to sit there and lie to yourself, you will have a bad day. It's just like, we're driving, right? And I see a really bad accident. Is that going to make me say, oh, I'm so scared I'm not going to drive tomorrow? You're going to get up and drive. What you're going to do, you're just going to do better. Some people will. Don't get me wrong. That's why some people are moving ahead and some people do not. That's the difference.
So what would you tell a piano player?
I'll tell them, practice. It's okay. It's okay. You're like, there are 1,001 million people, all over the world that would love to
be in your spot,
and that would love to play the way you play. That would love to sound the way you sound, and sometimes people are like, oh, you're just too humble. You just don't act like. For me, I don't see myself as the best, because wherever you think your peak is, that's where somebody else is starting from. Right. Your peak is somebody else's playground.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
you get a ding. That was deep.
So your peak is somebody else's playground, and for me, I use that to always keep myself in check. So I've met musicians that are like, oh, bro, I want to sound like you. I'm like, listen, you can be better than me. And I'm not telling. I told him one thing when I first met him. I said, He said, bro, you have gone so far, da 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 da. I'm like, listen.
This is just the beginning.
It comes with a lot of scars. It comes with a lot of pain. It comes with a lot of people will doubt you. Oh, I had friends that when I started music, I was tone deaf when I started doing music. Can you believe that?
Yes.
I was tone deaf.
You can teach yourself perfect pitch. Some people.
Yeah, it's hard. It's really hard. I was tone deaf, and I was able to climb myself out of that, that phase, and by the grace of God, turned into a pretty good musician. So I can.
Yeah, practice make perfect, and the blessings of the Lord.
Yes, ma'am.
So He gonna bless what's supposed to be blessed, and not bless what is not supposed to be.
It's gonna bless your hand. You gotta put in the work,
Yeah, that's. You get a ding for that too. Yes, you get a ding for that too.
Yeah, put in the work.
Yes. So now we're here. Like, we're gonna wrap up this show.
Right.
What is something that? No, I'm gonna ask you like a couple of questions because I got some stuff.
Good.
What do you not like about social media?
I just what I don't like.
Because you brought it up earlier.
Right. I don't like about social media is because it can be very misleading, and on the way here we was having a conversation, and it can be very misleading in the point that we can be in here now and we can take a whole bunch of videos and pictures, but we're gonna post the best ones, right?
Yep.
All right,
yep.
Cool. So a lot of people, when you see my best, I've had worse.
Right.
So, and
nobody really puts it falls.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So everything we do in life, and social media just makes everybody comes when I pop in. When I'm popping, you good?
Yeah.
All right. When I'm on IG, I'm popping, and you think, oh, that's how life is. No, that's not. They're real life issues. People have, a lot of people on social media, or a lot of people in life, if you give them money, most of their problems are solved. Now you have a real problem when money can't solve your problem. You know what I'm saying?
He's coming with that. Keep on giving the wisdom. Keep on giving the wisdom.
When you have a problem that money cannot solve, So for me, a lot of people, I can't compare my life to his life. I can't compare my life to your life because I don't know your struggles.
Right.
All I see is I'm right here at the studio now. I don't know how or what process you went through to get to this point.
Right.
All I'm seeing is the now.
Yeah.
I didn't see the before. Yeah, you know the pain, the tears, the blood that have gone into the whole thing. So I just want people to know that it's okay. It's okay. Everything in life is time and season.
Yes.
It's time and season. That's why we're in winter now. Very soon winter's gonna go away. It's gonna be spring, it's gonna be back, or it's gonna be summer again. But whatever season you find yourself, it is okay. There's a lot of depression going on everywhere, and social media, I'll say, plays 80% of 80% of depression out here is through social media.
Yeah, because I feel like the world was a better place before social media.
Of course,
I really do.
Of course, because
like bullying only happened at school,
right?
And then you could go home. But now bullying is in your hand,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you don't have to. I don't have to see you physically to bully you or to because it's just very because growing up in Nigeria, we were raised to be strong. We were raised to you're a man. Men don't cry. You have to toughen up, even when you're hurting and your heart can't take it no more. You toughen up and just figure it out. But I never used to believe that depression is real. I used to think it was for the weak. But when I came to America and my life had to like adjust. And 2016, I went through a very dark time, and I'm like, Lord, and and then I really knew that wow, depression is really real. And since that ever since that time, I never took for lightly when somebody say, hey, I'm depressed, or because it's a thin line between sanity and depression, and some people
tell us the difference.
It's a thin line because now I'm happy, right? And when somebody's really depressed. All right, cool. Let's get this going.
Today's what?
Today's the 16th,
16th. Okay, so 1.
and it's 8:18.
Okay. It's what?
8:18 p.m.
Okay, cool. That's it.
Man.